Ever since Eminem's return after his drug overdose, it kind of feels like he's been chasing the rapper that he used to be. However, since then, Eminem has been releasing albums consistently over the years, making a huge impact in 2010 with his album Recovery. I feel like this was the beginning of the new Eminem that we get, whereas he's been improving on his rap skills and abilities tremendously, but on a downside, seeming like he's unable to structure songs like he used to. In 2013, Eminem surprised fans by dyeing his hair blonde again, dropping what I feel like is his unappreciated Marshall Mathers LP 2. Though by this time, M really honed in on his rapping abilities, but once again, still not being able to make a song as impactful as the songs he made in his earlier years. Eminem then dropped his 2017 album Revival, which turned out to be, if not Eminem's worst album that he's ever made. I definitely didn't hate that album. After the Revival backlash, Eminem released his first ever surprise album, Kamikaze, in 2018. Which I feel like personally that album was rushed and could have been a lot better had he spent more time on that project, but I understand why he made it. Which leads us to his most up-to-date album, Music to Be Murdered By. In my opinion, this album was a huge step for Eminem. It feels like he's trying to get back to that place where he's creating songs again, good songs that he used to make. In this video, I'm going to give you guys the top 5 songs to be remembered off the Music to Be Murdered By album. After listening to this album, I feel like he really stepped up his game production-wise. The beats are dope as shit. The songs are a lot better than the songs he's made in the past 5-10 years. This is the top 5 songs to be remembered off the Music to Be Murdered By album. Okay, so number 5 is a song that I don't particularly love, but I do love the beat. The song Godzilla. This is a fan favorite, and many people that have heard this album will say that Godzilla is their favorite song. The Juice WRLD hook was a nice touch. It was a dope song overall, but I didn't love this song as much as I love the 4 songs above it. Godzilla did have a dope beat, and when it comes on, you just know it's going to be a smash hit. Okay, number 4. The 4th best song on the album is Premonition, which is the first song on the album. The reason why this song is so dope is that it gives you nostalgia like a motherfucker. It takes you back to when Eminem was rapping with 50 Cent and G-Unit, how he changed up his style that whole time he was rapping with 50 Cent. He raps like that in the song, and it really brings you back. That's why I love this song, and it's lyrical as shit. Okay, number 3. The 3rd best song on the album is Leaving Heaven featuring Skylar Grey. This song is especially dope because he talks about his father, who just passed away within the last 2 or 3 years, and he really gets down to some personal shit that I actually could relate to. That 3rd verse was crazy. You guys need to check out this song. If you guys don't like this song, at least skip to the last verse. The 3rd verse is insane. He talks about his father being dead, how he didn't shed a tear when his dad died, and asking his dad if he should have been at his funeral, made a mural out of his coffin, put a hero's flag over his coffin. I mean, it was deep. He really shit on his father. And at the end of the song, he says, "I should dig your motherfucking ass up just to spit in your fucking face." Like, he was mad at his father. This song was dope for that reason only. It's the 3rd best song. It's definitely one of the best 5 songs of the album. Number 2, the 2nd best song. Okay, guys, get ready to hate me. The 2nd best song on the album is Stepdad. A lot of people probably disagree with me on this one, but this was my 2nd favorite song. The beat was so in your face. It was a good dope ass beat like Godzilla, and the storytelling was crazy. It's just a song about Eminem getting abused by his stepdad. I don't know if he was rapping from personal experience or if he was just exaggerating a little bit, but it was a story about how his stepdad was abusive towards him and how he just wanted to get big enough and old enough to be able to stand up to his stepdad. And in the 3rd verse, he finally stands up to him and literally fucks him up, like beats the shit out of him with a baseball bat, fucks him up, and then like Eminem gets his satisfaction. Stepdad is definitely the 2nd best song on the album. The beat is crazy too. You guys will love it. Check it out. Okay, number 1, the best song on the album. The number 1 most memorable song on this album is Darkness, and I still stand by this to this day. Darkness is the best song on this album. How he put himself in the Vegas shooter's mind. It's dope how he did that because in the first couple verses, you're thinking that Eminem's rapping about himself going to a show that he needs to murder. He wants to murder his show with bars. You're thinking that he wants to go to the show and just like murder it with his songs and his bars. But come to find out in the 3rd verse, he talks about murdering the show literally, like the Vegas shooter, and he shoots up the crowd. My favorite thing about this song was the sample of Simon and Garfunkel, Sounds of Silence. Hello darkness, my old friend. That shit was so dope. I mean, the beat was crazy. The hook was simple but dope as shit. The storytelling was crazy about the Vegas shooting. Before I end this video, I have 2 honorable mentions also. The song Accommodating is a good song. You guys should check that one out. That's also a dope song. And then the song Little Engine. Now I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Little Engine stuck out to me. Not so much the raps, but the beat was dope. I think Dr. Dre worked on that beat, and the way Eminem structured that hook was dope. I was like, Little Engine. It just brought me back to like the old Eminem stuff. The way he delivered that hook, like the little engine go when Eminem go, little engine go when Eminem go, little engine. Like it just sounded like the old Eminem. So Little Engine and Accommodating are the two honorable mentions. You guys need to go check out Music to Be Murdered By. It's one of Eminem's best albums in a long time. Definitely way better than Kamikaze. I really didn't even like Kamikaze. The only songs I liked on Kamikaze was what was the song about D12? Take me to the river. Stepping Stone, the song about D12, and the song about MGK, Not Alike. Those are the only two songs I liked on Kamikaze, and it was better than Revival. So Music to Be Murdered By was one of Eminem's best albums in a minute. So you guys need to go pick it up, check it out. Eminem's back. I understand that he's not as relevant as he used to be, but he's still a very good artist. Yo, this is Justin Ray, the YouTuber you guys love to hate. Do me a favor, go hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you can receive notifications every time I upload a video. You guys be safe, motherfuckers. I'll catch you later. Peace.